old farm, there was a duck family, and Mother Duck had been sitting on a clutch of new eggs.
It's about time I ate that. One and two I have.
But something was not right.
I wonder where that egg came from. I don't remember laying the third egg. Or did I count wrong?
But before she had time to think about it, the last egg finally hatched. A strange-looking duckling with gray feathers that should have been yellow gazed at her worried mother. The ducklings grew quickly, but Mother Duck always had a secret worry.
I can't understand why this duckling can be mine.
The gray duckling certainly wasn't like her brothers, and since she ate far more than her brothers, she was outgrowing them. As the days went by, the poor duckling became more and more unhappy. Her brothers did not want to play with her.
I don't want to play with you.
And all the farmyard animals simply laughed at her.
You look so funny. Where'd you came from? Did you get lost? You belong here.
She felt sad and lonely while Mother Duck tried her best to console her. And the duckling only felt worse. She cried at night. She felt nobody wanted her.
They all leave me. Why am I so different from my brothers?
Then one day at sunrise, she ran away from the farmyard. She stopped at a pond and began to question all the other birds. I'm going to ask the audience. Go ahead, ask them. Do you know of any ducklings? No. But everyone shook their heads. The duckling was sorry she had never left the farmyard. Then one day her travels took her to an old country woman's cottage. Thinking she was a stray goose, she caught her. Said the old woman, whose eyesight was poor, but the duckling laid not a single egg. The hen kept frightening her.
Just wait. If you don't lay any eggs, the farm girl will get rid of you.
The poor duckling was so scared that she lost her appetite. However, the old woman kept stuffing her with food and grumbling,
If you won't lay eggs, please hurry up and get plump.
the duckling said, "Oh dear. Oh dear me." Then one night, finding the hutch door ajar, she escaped. But once again, she was all alone. She fled as far away as she could, and at dawn, she found herself in a thick bed of reeds.
Nobody wants me, I'll hide here forever.
There was plenty of food, and the duckling began to feel a little happier, though she was lonely. One day at sunrise, she saw a flight of beautiful birds' wings overhead. White with long, slender necks, yellow beaks, and large wings, they were migrating south.
If only I could look like them just for a day. Which one? Thank you. What have you been hiding?
Winter came, and the water in the reed bed froze. The poor duckling left home to seek food in the snow. She dropped exhausted to the ground. but a farmer found her and took them with her.
Why, this is a poor little duckling. I'll take her home and get her all nice and warm in the barn. Why, she's freezing.
The duckling was showered with kindness and care at the farmer's house. In this way, the duckling was able to survive the bitter cold winter. However, by springtime, she had grown so big that the farmer decided,
Why, she's grown so big, I think I'll let her go with the pond.
that was when the duckling saw herself mirrored in the water. The flight of swans winged north again and glided onto the pond. When the duckling saw them, she realized she was one of their kind, and soon made friends.
Swans like you, where have you been hiding?
The duckling responded,
It's a long story.
Now she swam majestically with her fellow swans. One day she heard children on the riverbank exclaim, and she almost burst with happiness. The end.
Everybody in here, can please stand up?
Hold hands, come on.